Hello, hello, hello. Again, this is our second set tonight, Mickey Manting at the Follies. First Sunday in June. Every single Sunday this month, we're going to have a show. And every single Sunday this month, this group that's coming up is going to be here. Welcome, the Upside Down Players, directed by Adam Colley.
Good evening, folks. I'm David, and we are the Upside Down Players. We're going to perform for you in a format called the Armando. It will begin with a suggestion, and one of these people will step forward and tell a true to life narrative based upon that suggestion. As a result of the story that they tell, you'll then see improvisers coming and going and doing a series of scenes inspired by that narrative. At some point, somebody will be inspired to do that again, and we will rinse, cycle, and repeat that until they take away our screen time. So sit back, get ready to enjoy the show. And the suggestion is soul.
So, soul reminds me of when I find a pair of shoes I like, I want to keep them forever. And I used to get shoes resold so I could continue wearing them forever, as long as I could, until I needed to be resold again and resold again. And I remember going to the cobbler, the foot, the shoe doctor, and sitting in these. It was so much fun to sit in the little booth with the carpeting with my shoes off. I just thought that was great. And that's another exciting reason to get resold. Also, I like fish, and so the fish sole is a wonderful fish. I love ocean fish, and I used to go fishing a lot when I was a kid with my dad. I grew up in New York, and we'd go fishing on the ocean. That was a lot of fun. And that is what I have to say about soul.
Oh, Mr. Devil, I am so happy to be here in hell so that I continue forever to sin at the drop of a hat.
Well, I can see that I don't have much to teach you. You have been very naughty.
I have tried and tried my best. I mean, anybody like me who continues while they were on the planet Earth to make people as miserable as I possibly could. All my coworkers, all my friends hated me.
Oh, you're so good. Except you're not making me miserable.
Well, how about if I tell you that you're about to this the ugliest creature that I've ever laid eyes on, and that I hope you burn continuously in hell.
Oh, that's old news, baby. Old news.
Oh, okay. Well, how about if I tell you that your pitchfork tail doesn't scare me in the least?
It doesn't?
No. In fact, I think that it probably needs a little bit more pitch on it. Actually, I think I would look better with your tail than you've ever looked in all these eons of eternal damnation.
Are you coming to take over my job?
Well, I consider myself a prime candidate for that category.
Well, all right then. So, do you have any idea of the responsibility of running all these lost souls and you could make me miserable, but you gotta make lots of souls miserable all the time. It never ends.
Edit. Daddy, do you mind if I come into your room and talk to you for a minute?
Yes, I do. Normally I'd
Daddy,
love.
it will take 1 minute of your time, Daddy.
Okay, so can we make an appointment? Because I'm really
Daddy, it's so important. These shoes you have.
I wish I had the time for you, honey. But mom and I are in the midst of breaking up, and I just don't think you should be here right now.
Oh, and I have the key. I have the key, Daddy. I'll just sit down for a second. She said you are the cheapest person she knows. She said you give Abraham off the penny. See, the shoe has this big hole in it. She said you're making her resole these shoes, and that's why she's leaving you. And she told me throw all your stuff out the window. Just throw it out the window. So because
and that's what you wanted to come and tell me. You're such a love.
because Daddy, I know that you're not a cheap man.
I would give my heart to you if I hadn't promised it to somebody else, sweetheart.
Daddy,
Sweetheart.
am I to believe that
Yes.
you don't love my mama anymore?
I love her about the same as I always have.
And even if I don't get my shoes sold, you still won't love her.
About the same. Like it's really not about the shoes. It's definitely not about the shoes.
Daddy, am I to believe that you are? I don't think I am allowed to say the word that Mama called you.
You have my permission. My lips are sealed, and the heck with her because she's. Go ahead. She said
You are. It's the other part of Jack.
In the box. No, I don't work at the hamburger store. No.
Yes. Okay.
I don't, they went out of business because they were using illegal body parts in lieu of meat.
Wait a minute. Am I to understand that you really are going to run away?
I'm off to join the circus.
Edit. I am so excited. I have to share it with my sister. There you are. I'm going to get the Yugo refurbished again. My 1981 Yugo car. I just love it so much. And I can't give it up. You know, the seat is just right now for my tush. Fits in perfectly. I just love this car. It gets 4 miles to the gallon.
Maggie, don't you ever consider yourself and that old car antiquated?
Does that mean old? Well, the car is it's a legend. It's an antique. Like
And some legends need to be unlegend.
Unlegend?
Yeah.
But no one else has one. That's what's so wonderful about it.
Well, I was thinking that since I kind of realized that you've grown tired of all the upkeep with that darling car, that you might be ready to pass it down to me, because I would actually make it look really updated.
What do you want to do to it?
Well,
You're not going to take away the 8-track deck, are you?
Well, if I did, I would put in speakers that would just play so loud that the whole neighborhood would hear me coming.
Oh my
And
God. You
I would paint it my
paint it
favorite color, which is silver, so that it would look
silver.
very luxurious. And I would
Silver.
put green seats in it because they're the stuff of life. Green is the color of life, Maggie.
But the seat's perfect the way it is. At least for me, it is.
Right. And that was the other thing I was going to mention, that the seat is so rounded to your buttocks that I'd have to put in new seats, of course.
You can't do that. Next thing I know, you're gonna try to make it run on unleaded gas.
Well, I do have my 50th birthday coming up, and I know that you enjoy giving your younger sister the most fabulous presents. So I'll be waiting for the registration to be put into my name.
I don't think you love me. I think you're just after my Yugo.
And
It's nice.
so I'm guessing that some of you know that you can get a foot massage on the sole of your feet, and that refers to different parts of your body. And I don't know if I really, believe it. Everybody who learns how to do it, reflexology says, well, if I just massage this toe here, it's gonna clear your sinuses, and this will, make things move smoother. I don't know. I just know that it is very, very relaxing to lie down or sit for a foot massage, to sit and let someone massage my feet. Now, the thing about massages is that sometimes people think that they are experts, and they either give too light a touch or too heavy a touch, and you have to be directing them the whole time, like, no, no, oh, no, 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 I can't really feel, and so there's not much relaxation in having to kind of monitor the effect of a foot massage, so it's just, I don't know, but massages are great, and if you can find a good massage therapist, it's kind of worth its weight in gold, but it's kind of, it's so expensive. It's, I don't know, and I guess it is one way to find relaxation. And a lot of people spend their whole lives soul searching, just trying to find ways to make them happy. I certainly have done all sorts of really wild and crazy things, like coming up when I was younger, did encounter groups, trying to figure out the world, and did this kind of wacky therapy and that kind of thing, and tantruming and this and that, and then cutting out this kind of food, or binging sugar to see what it does on you. There's all sorts of things. And then meditating, like, that's another thing that lots of people do to kind of find that calm place in them, so that they can find out what their soul needs. But I like to move around, I like to, I'd rather be on a trampoline or something, pulling weeds or something. The idea of, like, sitting and trying to calm my mind is, it's just too much, but yeah, I'm still searching for the soul, the soul truth, but, well, I guess it'll happen one day. I might just be hit by a bolt of lightning, and all of a sudden I'll be enlightened.
Sister, sister, are you in the garden, sister?
Yes, yes, I am, dear.
And I I know that we have strict requirements for the garden.
I'm fully compliant with all strict sisterly requirements.
Yes. And here, hold this plant for me, please.
Of course. Oh, that's a very heavy.
And what I have to tell you is very heavy. I know we're supposed to be pure, but I let someone touch my toes.
You're my blood, and you did what?
I let someone touch my toes, just rubbed a little lotion on them when I got them cleaned. Don't drop the plant. Okay.
I feel like there's been an irretrievable fracturing of our relationship.
Yes, I actually pulled up my very long dress and not all the way up, just enough to let the toes out. And they but don't go, don't back away. I just want to, everyone in the world does it.
Edit. Barnabas, we have gotten the treasure. I mean, when I showed you the treasure map and it said X marks the spot, I never realized that we were standing right on that spot. And look, pearls,
Ooh.
rubies, and gold coins.
Oh my goodness. I bought the treasure map for 50 cents at a garage sale. It was the best 50 cents I ever spent.
We are going to be in the money. We're going to be able to do everything that you and I have dreamed about for years.
We could take that cruise to nowhere.
That cruise is so expensive, but now we're just going to go to
Coney Island too. Coney Island, we're gonna ride the cyclone roller coaster.
Oh my God, the hot dogs that we're going to be able to buy. I mean, I'm going to actually give the hot dog vendor a gold piece to pay for the hot dog.
Be a legend there. Everybody will talk about you. Oh my goodness, you'll get all the best tables in the restaurants.
Barnabas, thank you so much for bringing me in on your hunt.
Yeah. Well, the thing is that I get 75% and you get 25%. I did supply the map.
You know what? 25% is generous. I mean, we have, look at this. Just look at the strands of pearls. The rubies are almost blinding me. Oh, 25% of a treasure that is so
big. Yes.
You will pay for the cruise to nowhere, right?
The cruise to nowhere. Yeah, I'd like to do that. I'd like to do Atlantic City and maybe Scranton, Pennsylvania. I've always wanted to go there.
Scranton. Oh, okay. Well, Scranton, I'll just kind of, yeah, you can use part of your share to go to Scranton. I mean, I plan to go to Barbados and Laos and Magic Mountain.
Edit. Now, I know you have read the rules in the human, the rules we gave out when you were hired. And
Yeah.
that-
I got the rules.
and we are letting you go because
Oh,
you've done Mrs. Jones.
must yes. I read the rules.
You,
and
I understand you've been finding
Pro-
peace.
Yes. Yeah. I found a piece of chocolate the other day. It was great. It was great. The chocolate has transported me beyond my wildest dreams.
Mrs. Jones, that's not the piece I was talking about.
Oh, there's another piece?
There's another piece, and they've said that. Let me get the paper.
Yeah, sure. Okay. I didn't know there was a paper about peace.
Yes, there's a file on you. They said you've
File
been.
on me?
Yes, we have a file. They said you've been finding peace in some of these closets.
Who the heck are you? Are you spies?
This is human resources, and it is our
Oh.
job to make sure everyone is treated fairly.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. It's good.
And I understand not only were you finding peace in the closet, you were doing a few other things also.
Uh-huh. Yeah, well, I've been around and lots of people help.
Mrs. Jones, let's
Yes.
just take a breather for a minute. Just take a deep breath. Just
Okay,
sit back, just sit back for a second.
just a minute.
This is very hard for me to say this. Very hard.
I'm taking a deep breath.
They said you even had someone sucking your toes. Do you know anything about that?
Boss, here's your coffee. And I brought you a cup too.
Hot chocolate?
Mrs. Jones.
Yes.
Yes.
I will get back to my desk.
Yes.
And you understand that we're gonna have to let you go. Because you're in the closet finding peace, and I just can't wrap my head around this. And you're talking about a piece of this and a piece of that. You're having your toes massaged.
I just think that you said it's human
Wait a
resource.
minute. It looks like here's another witness again too.
Oh,
Yeah. Hey,
that's
boss,
me, my friend. Hi, George.
Yeah. But this is for the boss. Just sit tight for a minute because I'm sucking up. So here's the emery board. I know you have a pedicure scheduled.
Yes.
And I wanted to be sure you have everything you need.
Thank you, George. Okay.
I have a question.
Yes.
How come my toes are bad and your toes are good?
Pause. Mrs. Jones, let's say this.
Uh-huh.
I feel you. And I understand the type of problem you have.
You do? I've never had anyone understand me like, yes, sir.
Hey, boss. Okay, here's that warm cocoa butter that I know you like to have like rubbed on the bottom of your feet.
Yes, thank you. Quickly. I'll put it right here.
Scene.
Yes, bye-bye.
Scene.
Oh, you all got something to say.
Well, good evening, friends. That was the Upside Down Players show, and we are the Upside Down Players, and we will introduce ourselves individually now, beginning with.
I'm Lauren from Dallas, Texas.
I'm Holly from Atlanta.
Hi, Holly.
I'm Veronica from the great state of New York.
Hi, Veronica.
I'm Sandy from Tucson, Arizona.
Hey,
I'm
Sandy.
David from Amesbury, Massachusetts. We are
Hey.
the Upside Down Players.
And they are the Upside Down Players for real. And guess what? They're going to be back again next week. Same time, same place. Come on back and see them then. They'll be awesome tonight when you relook at the thing. And they're going to be even more awesome next week when you relook at it then and watch the new one. Anyway, up next, one more show. And I wish I could remember the name. It's a duo. And Sue Carol, please forgive me. I keep forgetting the name of your duo. Anyway, thanks everybody. Bye-bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye.